Holy crap, we might be like...
I might be dumb!
Wanna combine our brains?
Yeah.
Wait, say that again.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Stephanie, and today we are back with another Dun Mukbang! Woo! And today we are back with some hot, steaming pho noodles dipped in this beautiful beef broth, oxtail bone broth with some bean sprouts, sliced thin brisket. We've got some tripe, we've got some other shit, and then on... And then on this side, we have a spicy red Chinese hot pot mix from Little Sheep mixed with pho noodles and more beef. So without further ado, I mean, let's get started.
Dan, please try this.
Yeah.
I've been telling him all these good things about it.
Dude, this pho, or not pho, what's this?
This hot pot broth
Yeah,
is
this
to
hot
die
pot.
for.
This hot pot hat. It's so good.
Yeet.
Wow.
How is it? Get some beef.
Here.
Thank you.
It's spicy though.
Wow. It's actually so spicy. Holy freaking cow. Wow, I think I need some of this side. What do you think, Dan Dan? Damn, that's the longest life I've ever seen. What do you think? Do you love it? It's so good. I don't know how to describe it.
Spectacular.
Spectacular.
Are you sure?
It's really
so
good.
Is it different?
Let's see if it's better than pho.
It's like numbing.
I didn't try like those type of noodles.
Yeah, it's like very like spicy, numbing, and it's like feels very intense. It's not light.
Pho?
So
This pho's really good too.
Yeah, pho's good.
today we're gonna go in with some scary riddles because I feel like that's like the perfect type of conversation to have when you're eating hot pot. It's food that stays hot for long periods of time and you just want to talk about shit, okay? And so Dan decided that he was gonna riddle us with so many riddles. And this time he says, guys, I'm making a comeback. Dan, hit us with your first riddle.
Alright, if you get this right, you're
Yes.
like a psycho.
Okay.
Like a psycho?
psychopath?
Like a psychopath.
Like a psycho, he said.
I was about to
Okay.
say, she's already psycho.
Yeah, Dan's not cheating. He's just
So the person who built it,
Yes.
sold it. The person who bought it never used it. The person who used it never saw it. What is it?
saw it.
Saw it.
The person who used it never saw it?
Yeah.
So the person who built it sold it.
Mm-hmm.
The person who bought it.
I know it.
What is it?
Life insurance.
Shut up.
No.
Wait, what do you mean? The person who built it sold it, the person who bought it never used it, and the person who used it never saw it.
No.
Yeah.
It's life insurance!
Nah. If you
Okay.
get this right?
Come.
Wow. I'll give you whatever.
What the heck?
The person who bought it never used it.
Okay.
The person who sold it. Poison?
No.
A gun?
No. Okay, I'll give you a hint.
Yes.
A person sleeps in there.
A bed?
Coffin?
A coffin?
Whoa.
Bro, you said the person sleeps in there.
I mean, it could have been like a sleeping
coffin?
bag.
That's true. A coffin. Wait, the person who
mean-
built it sold it. The person who bought it never used it.
So it's on the same
So the person
realm
who
of
sold,
life insurance.
sold
Like
it.
dead. The person's dead.
The person. Why is my brain not comprehending this one? Okay, next one. My brain's not comprehending this
Oh,
one.
I'm still next.
Oh, okay, no, I'm next. I'm next. This one is very interesting because this has to deal with college students. And let's say there's 8 college students and they're part of a college club. And let's call that club the Mountain Club, the Mountain Spring Club. And what they like to do is they like to climb mountains, right? And so they all decided, hey, this weekend, school is off. Let's go climb the highest mountain in the city just for and giggles, and we love climbing mountains and we're pretty experienced. Pack up your tents, pack up your sleeping bags, let's go. And so they went and they started climbing, and bad thing after another bad thing after another bad incident happened until eventually they were stranded for 2 weeks on that mountain, and they were very much struggling until finally search and rescue and helicopters found them on the mountain and they extracted them. And so they all come back, they all go to the hospital, and 6 of them were released because they seemed fine. And one of them went to a mental institution because it seemed like he had a lot of trauma from that experience.
Yeah.
And they went to the 6 students who were released from the hospital and they said, describe what happened on that trip, you know? What happened? And they said, well, nothing really. I mean, some people just walked away and then the group started falling apart and then for some reason we got stranded and just so much happened. But it just all came down to lots of people are just walking away. And the detective goes, that's strange, because what we realized is there's 6 of you, 1 in the mental institution, don't you guys have 8 people in your club? And so the 6 people go, yeah, he was one of the first to walk away. And so they're all a little skeptical. So the detectives go to the psychiatric ward and they knock on the door. And it's college student number 7, mountain climber number 7, the one who has lots of PTSD. And they said, hey, so we recently found out that there was 8 of you guys. We only rescued 7 of you. And what happened to the last one? You know, your other friends are saying that they walked away. This person walked away. And so where is college, you know, mountain climber number 8? Where's mountain climber number 8? And the guy walks to the wall and he starts bumping his head. This is mountain climber number 7. Walks to and says, 8.
What? He said this is mountain climber number 7?
Yeah, he was known as number 7 in their club, and he was the one that was suffering from PTSD. And the only thing he kept saying was 8, 8, while bumping his head on the wall.
I got it. 7, the guy killed the 8, and he's traumatized. That's why he got the PTSD.
So the other 6.
Hold on. I'm still trying to figure it out. 7, 8, 9.
What?
Just kidding. You know the joke?
Yes. I think everyone does.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I think my little niece knows the joke. She's 5. She ain't even 7.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
She's bumping the head. Because
Does the 6 people have to do with anything?
Kind of.
Number 7, there was like prior to everything, it was supposed to be maximum number of 7. There was no 8.
And then what happened?
6 people made him, think there's 8. Maybe bullying? I don't know.
That's really dark. You
I
said
mean-
bullying.
I mean, this is a scary riddle, so.
Can I give you the answer?
yeah.
So 6 people said mountain climber number 8 just walked away, and they couldn't find him afterwards. And all of them recovered, whereas mountain climber number 7 never recovered mentally because he was traumatized.
Yeah.
And when he kept saying 8, he was telling the doctors and the police
Yeah.
what they did to mountain climber number 8. They ate. They ate 8.
So the whole time she's saying 8, 8, 8, 8, 8, 8. Oh,
That's kind of disgusting, eh?
But,
So I was kind of on the
creepy.
right track.
With your 7, 8, 9, yeah.
7, 8, 9. Okay, I'm gonna recycle an old one. There's this grandpa, homeless man,
Okay.
sits on the side of the street. He's homeless, and he always talks, just mumbles to himself. And he always sits on this very busy street, and there's all sorts of people walking on this street, right? There's businessmen, people who's just going to work. There's just all sorts of people walking by every day.
Yes.
Are you guys okay?
So slippery.
Yeah. Yes.
And one day, someone walks by and they notice this old man. Whenever they walk by, they see this old man always mumble something whenever he sees someone. When someone walks by, they will hear him say, chicken leg. Okay, you want to tell the story?
Sorry. He'll see someone walk by, right? And he'll say, Popeyes. And then another person will walk by, and he'll say, instant ramen. And then another person will walk by, and he'll say, kimchi jjigae. I told it wrong.
Too obvious.
He's gonna retell it better.
So you saw someone walk by, they will say, chick. Next walks by, he will say, pig. The next man walks by, he will say, cow.
Fucking cow.
Next person walk, and they were like, okay, so is he just trying to say like what kind of animal they look like or whatever?
Zodiac.
Zodiac sign, whatever. Like what is he always mumbling? But the next person walks by, he will say Kevin, and the next person that walks by, he will say fucking shrimp.
Okay.
Okay, I think I've told the story wrong.
Yeah.
We all suck at this. Okay, basically, long story short. No.
That's when you know you failed a story.
Yeah, I know, I
When
know.
you say, so long story short.
Long story short.
Negative point.
Do you know what's going on by this
No,
point?
man.
He just keeps saying these things whenever he sees someone, right? From pig to cow to chicken to fucking eggs to sandwich to Kevin. And then finally he couldn't do it. He went up to him. He's like, what are you saying, right? What are you keep mumbling about? He's like,
I can see what someone ate as their last meal.
Also, Kevin. What's up with like everything like has to do with eating and stuff?
It's just something that we're kind of into. It's just like a little hobby that we have. Okay, what's your riddle, boo boo?
2 girls
Yes.
ate dinner together. They both ordered iced tea.
Yeah.
One girl drank them very fast and finished 5 in the. Wait. Finished 5 in the time it took the other to drink just 1.
Wait, I'm sorry, I'm gonna reach.
Why are you smirking though?
Because
know?
I know this. No, I don't. Actually, I don't. Maybe I don't know it.
The
Continue.
girl who drank one died while the other survived. All of the drinks were poison. How did the one survive? And the one died.
So the one survived. I think the ice melted in there
Okay.
and made the poison less poisonous.
You're
because
very close. Very similar.
okay.
You're like
not?
88% right.
Oh, what about the rest of 12%?
Yeah.
It's wrong.
That's how I heard the riddle too. The ice melted, no?
Very close. Very close.
If you drink it too fast, you keep getting new ones. And your ice doesn't have enough time to melt. And the poison's in the ice.
Right?
Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up.
Dun.
Alright, you were right. The one girl drank too fast. So the ice didn't melt.
The poison is in the ice, right?
Yeah. And then the other girl, it took too long, you know. Oh, so you guys were technically right. Sorry, guys.
No, don't be sorry.
No, don't be
No,
sorry.
no.
Okay. I have one that's similar. It's the, have you heard about the lady? She wanted to kill her best friend.
Yeah.
Name just one of them.
Okay, let's just say Anthony.
You want to kill Anthony. So,
Oh,
there's a woman who's just like you. She wanted to kill her best friend. And she decided the best way is going to do it is to, over your meal, some coffee, some tea, maybe some fresh fruit, make it really nice and put some poison in her food. And so the lady gives her some tea, and the best friend looks at it skeptical, and she takes a sip of the tea. And the lady watches, and she then takes a sip of the tea. So they drink this tea together. And then the lady says, would you like some fresh raspberries? She grabs a little handful of raspberries, and she waits for the lady to eat some too. So she then goes and grabs a little couple of raspberries.
okay.
And they eat it together. And they stare at each other. Nothing. And then the lady says, would you like an apple? And the friend goes, sure, I'd like an apple. If you'll eat it with me. So she says, of course. She grabs an apple, cuts it in half, hands her half the apple. She takes the other half, takes a bite, but her best friend in front of her drops dead. How? The lady is still alive, eating her apple.
The other half was poisonous.
But how did you know which half it would be?
What color was it?
A green apple.
Green apple?
Your favorite kind?
Whose house is this?
The ladies?
Which they,
The murders.
The murder?
Your house.
Oh, then she set it up.
How?
She said, I'll get the fruit, right? Yeah, so she got the side where she put the poison in.
She didn't measure.
Yeah. She cut it in front of her.
picked it up and
Yeah.
You know the answer?
no. We never talked about this.
Never.
Can you give me a hint?
Maybe it doesn't have anything to do with the fruit.
Ooh. Maybe it has something to do with your character.
I don't know.
Okay, I think I know this one. One side of the knife is poisoned. Is that right? Yeah.
How to Kill Your Best Friend 101. You're watching How to Get Away with Murder Beats.
Genius.
Alright, you told me I would not get any of yours. Next!
Damn, Dan, you gotta step it up.
You won't get this right, okay?
Okay, it's like a really big promise.
A man is found murdered on a Sunday morning.
Oh my god.
His wife calls the police, who questions...
I already know it. Sorry, continue.
What's the answer? Dude, you make this not fun.
I'm sorry.
A man is found murdered on a Sunday morning. His wife calls the police, who questions the wife and the staff, and are given the following rules. The wife says she was sleeping, the butler was cleaning the closet, the gardener was picking vegetables, and the maid was getting the mail, and the cook was preparing breakfast. Who got arrested for murder?
Well, Stephanie already said it, so
I know, but you don't know why though.
because it's Sunday. Mailman.
Alright, next question.
I got a question. Japanese ship in the ocean. Bunch of sailors
Okay.
Okay.
and a captain.
Okay.
They've been on the ocean for over 5 days. One night, crazy storm. After the storm, they found out someone died during the storm.
Wait.
What?
I thought he was gonna say, wait, I know this. Bless your soul.
Have you guys heard this one before? I bet they have.
Say that again, I'm sorry. I had to sneeze.
After the storm, somebody was murdered. They found out someone was murdered. And the investigator came and started questioning everyone. The captain said, during that time, I was in my little, cockpit. by myself trying to steer the ship. Someone else say, oh, during that time, I was in the room playing poker games with my friend.
Okay.
Yeah.
Someone else say, oh, during that time, I was actually, on outside and trying to figure out what's going on with the weather. And then another person say, oh, during that time, I was trying to fix the flag because the wind keep knocking the flag over. And another person say, oh, during that time, I was just sleeping.
Flag.
Flag.
Dang!
You think we don't know the Japanese flag thing?
How'd you guys know?
Is
It's a
that
red circle. Why would you fix it? It's not disoriented. Anyway, you turn the red circle, it's still the Japanese flag.
You heard about this one, huh?
No!
That's not why I picked the flag, but
He's like, you got bigger things to worry about
No,
than
because
fixing
I
a
said
flag."
it wrong. Because the flag, he said the flag was upside down, so I was fixing it.
That would have been too obvious. Everything else sounds plausible, but the flag is weird.
you know what I did?
What?
I looked at his face, the line he says, the answer. I don't know, I can see it.
He can see straight
Bruh.
through you, boo boo.
Bro,
Straight shot through
you're
your
saying
brain.
that you can read my lies?
No, no.
Try this one, babe. I love you. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I think that's it for today.
I think that's it for your. What were we saying about life insurance earlier?
The person who built it, sold it.
Bro,
Bro.
I guess he doesn't want to sleep today.
These noodles are all broken. Look at this. This is not fun noodle. So mine's more of a scary story, right? And I want you guys to remember this next time you lose your phone. Whether it may be when you're out or inside or wherever you are. Whenever you misplace your phone, I want you to remember this. I sound like a creepy ass mother, okay? And it's the story of a girl by the name of Bethany. Now, Bethany lives alone. She recently started living alone. She loves it. And Bethany decided, one day, I'm going to go to the grocery store, then to Target, then to this and that and this and that. And she spent the entire day running errands, right? Just preparing new things for her apartment. And she gets back and she's like, damn it, where's my freaking phone? And so she starts calling her phone from her laptop. She can't find it. She can't hear it ring or anything, right? There's no noise. And she's like, shoot, did I leave it in the car? And then she's like, man, I don't know if I left it in the car. Maybe I left it at my friend's house. So then she's like, okay, let me go to my friend's house. So then she drives to her friend's house because it's right there. And she says, hey, knock, knock. Can I come in? What's going on? I lost my phone. Do you think I left it here? Do you think we left it at Target when we were at Target earlier today? And she's like, no, I don't think you left it here. Do you want to try calling it? And maybe it's in my couch cushion or something. So the friend gives her her phone and she starts calling it. And someone picks up. And you just hear,
I can hear you. Are you breathing heavy?
I'm breathing heavy.
Got it.
And Bethany's like, the fuck? Someone stole my freaking phone. She's like, what the fuck do I do? Somebody literally stole my phone.
Yeah.
And they're going to keep my phone because they're not answering. They're not saying, hi, how can we reach you? Are you the owner of this phone? I found it at Target. And she's like getting pissed off. And her friend is like, well, I mean, there's really nothing you can do. Just claim insurance through your mobile carrier or whatever. This is a T-Mobile ad, by the way. I'm just kidding. She's like, claim it through your mobile carrier. And so she's like, okay, whatever. And so she goes all the way back home when she notices, that's my phone under my bed.
What do you mean? She
The
saw
phone
she found the
was
phone?
slightly out from under her bed.
Oh my god.
On the ground.
Okay.
And as she was trying to reach down and grab it,
Boo!
damn it, I was gonna boo him.
Try it again,
Okay, boo. Oh my god, my wig snatched.
Did you say Oma?
Wow, okay, fine. That was a flop. So we all have flops, okay?
Yeah,
What's
we
yours?
make mistakes.
Yeah, make another one. I'm just kidding.
Alright. A young girl was found murdered, okay?
A young girl was found murdered. Okay.
You sound a
So-
little happy.
What?
Nothing. Young girl was found murdered.
On the first day of school, a young girl was found murdered. Police suspect 4 male teachers and questioned them.
Male teachers?
Yeah, and they were asked what they were doing at 8 a.m. The first teacher said, I was driving to school and I was late. The second teacher said I was checking English exam. And then the third teacher said I was reading the newspaper. And then the fourth teacher said I was with my wife in my office.
Doing what? 8 in the morning.
It doesn't matter.
I don't know.
What
Do
is
you
it?
know? Let him guess.
Wait. Okay, so one of them is reading newspaper.
Yeah.
Is the new newspaper out by 8?
So one was driving to school and was late. One was grading the exam paper. And this third one was
Newspaper.
newspaper.
And then
the-
wife in the office.
Yeah, fourth one is the wife.
Oh, exam. Because
Why?
it's first day. There's no exam on first day. Is that right?
Yeah.
Ah.
Dan said we would not not know any of these. None of that. Do you have one more? Your last chance. Redeem your alpha right now.
Come on.
Come on, I believe in you.
Redeem the alpha.
And if you can't redeem it, I'll just ask you that question I asked earlier and then you can get it right again.
Oh, you will not get this for real.
Okay, what?
The title
Yes.
is If You Eat It, You Die. So poor people have it, rich people need it. If you eat it, you die. What is it?
I know it.
Don't say anything yet.
Okay.
What is it?
If you eat it, you die?
It's really dark.
It's pretty. The answer is pretty simple though. It's one word.
Is it food? It's not food. Alright, tell me.
Nothing.
It's nothing.
Poor people have nothing, rich people want nothing, or need nothing, and if you eat nothing, you die.
Bruh, this is like too philosophical.
Yeah, it was like really dark.
Yeah,
No, but it was good.
I mean,
This
it's
was a
dark.
good. He's like, it's dark, but like what I meant was, you know, politically, then we need to help the people that need more, you know?
Yeah. How come Stephanie always get it right?
I guess she's just that smart.
Because I spend 99% of my life on Reddit, bruh. Okay, that's why.
Damn.
Damn. You don't have any Chinese riddles for us? Maybe those
How
are
would
harder.
we know though?
I don't know.
Hold on.
He's coming up with something. You like this better or this?
I like the meat in here, but I like the noodles in there. This is a little salty for the noodles.
But you didn't get the coffin one right.
No, I did
Yeah.
not. That was good. That was really good.
Okay, have you guys heard this question of two door and two guards? So a prison is in the there's a prisoner, and in a prison cell there's two doors, and in front of each door there's a guard. One of the guard only tells truth, and the other one only tells lies. And then behind the doors, one is freedom, the other is death. And you can only ask one question to one guard, and you don't know which one's which. What would you ask to lead to your freedom?
Lead
Wait,
to my freedom.
Yeah,
I have one question to ask.
you can only ask one question.
which one do I get to choose?
Yeah, you can choose, but you don't know who's who. So you're just looking at two Dan standing in there, and you just ask one of them blindly.
Want to combine our brains?
Yeah. And then ready? The
so
next
our
5 minutes
IQ
of this video, silence. Like,
So our IQ is 224.
Oh,
oh sh!
Albert Einstein.
We just beat you. Beat your ass.
Go ahead, Albert.
So,
Are you guys mind fucked right now?
you ask them, are you lying?
Oh, I got it.
What?
What is the opposite of death? Like which door is the opposite of death?
So you asked me, which door is the opposite of death?
Death.
So if I tell the truth, I will point to,
Freedom.
I will point to freedom.
Yeah.
And then the other one who tells lie, if you ask to, he will just point to the wrong door. But you don't know if they're telling truth or lie.
But I only have to ask only to one person?
Yeah, you can only ask one question.
I mean, this sounds like some sick, twisted, apocalyptic, dystopian society prison ward is a psychopath bullshit. Plot twist, you're gonna die anyway. No?
Honestly, you know what I would do?
What?
Just take a 50-50 chance.
Bro, you can literally just ask one question and be free.
One question? Okay, is it a yes or no question?
Oh, I got it.
No.
Tell me the truth.
And the liar will be like, I am telling the truth.
Oh, wait, you're right.
Which door should I take? Should I just ask them?
What if they're lying?
Guys, we're really embarrassing ourselves right
Dude,
now.
our IQ is 24.
Our IQ is 2.
I'm gonna tell you the answer,
Yeah.
but I still don't think you guys will get it.
Alright, share it.
Okay.
Okay, so if I ask what door will lead to freedom, what door would the other guard point to?
Can you say it one more time and kind of bit slower?
Okay, Dan, get up. We're the guards.
Yes.
Okay.
So who tells truth?
I tell the truth. Sorry.
Dan tells lies.
Yes.
Okay, I can only ask one question. And then there's two doors. Let's, for example, the door behind Stephanie is freedom. Behind Dan is death. Who tells truth again? You tell truth, you tell lie. Okay, so I asked Stephanie. If I ask what door will lead to freedom, what door will the other guard point to? He will point to that one. Now I ask you Dan, you tell lies. If I ask what door will lead to freedom, what would the other guard point to? This one? So then I just go that one, because that one's freedom. You guys all point to death.
Yeah, but I thought you said you can only ask one question to
Yeah.
one guard.
Yeah, because both guards will tell the same answer with that question.
Oh my god, wait, let's switch. Your truth. No,
Right,
your
hold on,
lie.
hold
Then
Your
your
lie.
truth.
No, your lie.
Your lie,
Yeah.
and your still truth. So nothing changed.
Yeah.
You guys just switch
Yes.
position.
Wait, say that again. Wait, holy crap, we might be like...
We might be dumb.
Nah, we're not dumb, it's just...
We're not dumb.
This-
Okay.
Really dumb.
Alright, so you guys did nothing. You guys just switched seat.
Yeah, anyways, ask me again.
Which door is truth? Freedom? That's freedom?
No, this one.
Oh, you guys just
Yeah.
changed position.
Yeah.
Ah, I
Like,
see.
I understand.
So you tell truth, babe. If I ask what door will lead to freedom, what door would the other guard point to? Wait, so that door is free?
Okay, let's say this is freedom, this is death.
No, this is freedom.
Okay, freedom.
Guys!
Oh, okay. This is freedom, this is death, and I tell the truth and you lie.
Okay.
Okay, Stephanie, remember truth? If I ask what door will lead to freedom, what door would the other guard point to?
This guy. He'll point to this one.
That one is what? Freedom or
This is
death?
freedom.
This is death.
This is death.
Right,
He'll point to this one.
because,
Because he wants you to die.
okay, and you tell the truth. Then, you tell lies, right?
Oh, okay.
If I ask you what door will lead to freedom, what door would the other guard point to?
What would I want?
Because that's
Death.
right.
And you're lying and you want them to die.
So I will still go to that door, freedom. So the answer, both of you answer is the same. No matter who I ask, I would just go to the other door. Does that make any sense?
It does.
I don't like these Chinese riddles.
It's not Chinese, it's American riddle too. It's just any riddle. So basically what you do is you can think of as plus and minus. So
I
let's
don't
say
like
you're a
this
plus,
Chinese.
you're a minus, you guys are evening out.
So we're
Truth and lie is evening
We're like
out.
magnets.
Okay, fine, yes. Okay, sounds good.
I think we just embarrassed our entire family. I'm sorry, guys.
It's just,
Yeah, it's just like late, you know? And, there's probably something in the hot pot anyway. You can probably put something in the hot pot anyway. Life insurance jokes, hee hee ha.
but that was a pretty hard riddle though.
That was so hard. Wow. I feel like I still don't truly understand it. Like, me in the middle of the night is gonna be like, okay, so babe, one more time.
Which kind of mine?
He's like, you're the fucking printer! Alright, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments if you guys got all of these riddles right and which ones you guys didn't know. Or if you guys have a riddle that you think that we won't know, but you know. That's so complicated for no reason. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye!